What is that? It's batch day, my favourite day of the week. Got my lock and lock pots out. Can you guess what I'm going to make? I'm going to make some pot noodles. I haven't done these for ages. I was looking at my profile earlier, and the last ones I made have got something like 978,000 views. When I get to 1 million, I'm going to have a party, I am. If you're new to the party, welcome. But if you're not, you may have seen me make these before. They are so easy and they are simply delicious. So the first thing I'm going to do, let's get straight to it because they don't take long, is I buy these medium egg noodles from Tesco. You can get them in Asda as well. And the reason I buy these nests is because they fit perfectly in the pot. So I'm just going to put one of each of those in each pot. And if you do make these or you make your own version, please drop in the comments what other spices or like veggies and stuff you put. I would always like to know what other people are doing. So there's my nests in there. The next thing I'm going to do is put in my seasonings. I always put my seasonings in next. And the ones I'm going to be using today, garlic and ginger, which is fresh garlic and ginger. If you want to use jars or tubes, you crack on. I'm going to use some sunshine, some miso, some gochujang, or you can just use chili flakes. If you haven't got miso, you can just use stock cube. I'm going to put in some light soy and a little bit of oyster. So let's get it in. What I'm going to do is put in my garlic and ginger. It doesn't really make any difference which way around you do these. You do you, boo. So I'm going to put a little bit of that. I think I put about 5 garlic cloves and about 2 inches of ginger, and then I just minced it up. But like I said, if you want to use the jars or the tubes, I've done that before. I've actually got some of those in my fridge. I can't wait for these. They're absolutely stunning. So that's my garlic and my ginger. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a teaspoon of my light soy, my oyster, my miso, my sunshine and my gochujang. And then I'll get back to you and show you what they look like. Because it's boring watching me standing here just scooping things into a bowl. Put all my seasonings in now. So let's recap what I've got there already. So I've got a medium egg noodle nest, which I bought from Tesco's. Oh, before I forget, these are lock and lock pots, 700ml. And if you go to my Amazon link in my bio, you'll find them in there if you're finding it difficult to find them on Amazon. So yeah, my medium egg noodle nest. Then I've got garlic, ginger, a teaspoon of gochujang, a teaspoon of sunshine, a teaspoon of miso, a teaspoon of oyster, and a teaspoon of light soy. It's gonna be lush, isn't it? Right, next thing is, I always put my veggies in next. So I'm gonna move those over. Let me just get my veggies. So here's all my veggies. Beautiful, isn't they? Yes, they are. Don't lie, I'll tell your mother. Right, I'm just gonna tell you what they are. So I've got some red bell pepper, some chestnut mushrooms, some pak choi, some gibbons. This is Japanese radish or mooli. These are water chestnuts, these are bean sprouts, and these are bamboo shoots. And that's my veggie items, so I'm just going to load them up. Bean sprouts. A few people asked me last time I made these about if the bean sprouts keep, because I've made 5, so I'm going to eat them over the next 5 days. And the answer is yes, you have got to be very careful with bean sprouts. For salmonella apparently, which is something I never knew. And I think the trick is to just buy really decent pots. These pots are so airtight, they're just amazing. So that's my bean sprouts. Now I'm going to put in some pak choi. You can use whatever veggies you like. I just like to have loads and loads of vegetables in mine. Pak choi. So now I'm going to put in some water chestnuts. You know these. And it gives them a bit of a crunch, some water chestnuts. You can buy these water chestnuts in Tesco's. I think the brand is Kingfisher, but I like to buy mine in the Asian supermarket. You know how I love going there. Honestly, it's like going to a toy shop for me. Right, then in with my bamboo shoots. You can just layer it however you want. Just keep pushing it down. Then some of my Japanese radish. Look at that, it's going to be stunning. I'm going to have these for lunch. One of these for lunch today. And radish. Then in with some mushrooms. Like I said, it doesn't matter how you layer it up, it's completely up to you. You might like your mushrooms at the bottom. mushrooms. Just as many as you can fit in there. And then in with some red bell pepper. And then there was some gibbons. They're beautiful, don't they? I bet you're going to make them. And then you're going to tell your mother you made them, and you'll be lying. So now we need to top them with my meat. Here's some I made earlier. It's like blue pizza, isn't it? Only you don't get a badge. So this is just roast chicken. So yesterday I did a roast dinner and I just took all the meat off the legs. So I'm going to have 2 of them. The dog's going to have the bit I just dropped on the floor. And the 2 chicken ones. Proper load them up. And then this is just a pork chop that I covered in a bit of Chinese spice. I air fried it and then I just diced it up. So I'm going to have 2 of them. Make sure you try it because it's stunning. They're absolutely stunning. Ooh. And then I'm going to do one, wash my hands, with just a couple of prawns in. Now I just need to put the lids on. And there they are. So all I do is I fill them to the top with boiling water, put the lid on for 2 minutes, take the lid off, give them a stir, pop the lid on loosely, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes and you're good to go. I'm going to have a boiled egg on the top of mine. The other thing you can do is put some boiling water into a ramen pan and then just tip them all in and just let it heat. And I know I'm going to be taking these to the van on the weekend because how simple is that? Just to chuck them on the van. I got a kettle on there. I'm good to go. Anyway, catch you later, mind your business. Make your pot noodles and tell me what you put in them. Oh, and why can't you have them? Tell me in the comments.